I am going to play more Elder Scrolls Legends. I had a lot of people following me last night as I tried to play the Fall of the Dark Brotherhood Story Mode, and I was not doing well. I had made some of my own, well, one of my own decks on stream, and it was getting its butt kicked. It was also, I tried some of the default decks, the standard decks, and was also not having much luck. So I, offline, thought about some, and came up with a couple of decks that I think have a better chance at these particular encounters. So I've done basically nothing in Fall of the Dark Brotherhood so far. I just did this, like, murder scene.
The agent found claw marks on its back. This was not the work of any assassin. Had the monsters that infested Drakeside come into the city? The agent resolved to investigate.
So, and all that did was it unlocked this other fight. So, these are both weird special fights. I'm not sure which one I want to try to take on first, but I guess I'll do this. Alright, so I had a lot of trouble with this yesterday, because this one, it has both bottles that get thrown at you, so every turn a bottle will randomly get thrown and do 1 damage at either you or one of your creatures. Same thing happens to the enemy. And then you also have this liquid courage lane where when a creature takes damage, it gets +2/+0. Well, those bottles hit the creatures in the liquid courage lane. So they take 1 damage and they get +2/+0. So if you have creatures that can survive there for a little while, they can become really powerful. And I was doing, like, my deck just wasn't well suited to it. So I think the ones that I made here that are probably worthwhile are Dragon Ramp and Much Aggro Mini Tokens, which is a silly name for the deck, I know. It's just what I thought of. I don't think the token deck is a good idea for this fight because those bottles would just take things out. So I'm going to go with my new idea of dragon deck. I think the problem I had with Mudcrabs and Dragons, which I'll get back to, I'll I'll get the Mudcrabs in there. I know Mudcrab might would be disappointed to not have Mudcrabs in the deck, follower of the stream. But I will try this. I wanted to put more Magicka ramp into a dragon deck, and I think I ended up with something that might be able to do well in this fight. If not, I'll try the health combo deck, which I have, that I put a bunch of, like, regenerate creatures and things in there. It might be good for this. So I put in the title drops. What that means is if you have your Twitch account hooked up to your Bethesda.net account, you can be entered while watching the stream. You'll be entered for chances to win drops in game, so free cards or gold or soul gems. So I go first. Like, 4 is kind of a lot for the beginning here. I'll go with this. I'll keep the Execute around. I got a Midnight Snack. That's not a bad early draw, so I'm happy with that. Yeah, that's the bottle I was talking about. The start of your turn, deal 1 damage to an enemy randomly. I've got nothing I can do. I take 1 damage randomly because I'm the only target. Now that thing, 1/1s are not good in this deck. They're going to end up dying real fast. Well, unless they get lucky. So I've got a 2/2 with guard I can throw down there. He's going to die pretty quick though, and I don't have a dragon in my hand to take advantage of the effect. I could destroy this thing, but that seems like a waste of an execute this early, so I'm just going to put out the Midnight Snack. And hope I draw a dragon before it dies. Killed himself on it, and you saw it there, it gets the +2. So now if I wanted before it dies, I could really swing at this dude for 4 damage. And I think I should try to get that early damage in, even though this deck has some late game options. I still don't have a dragon in my hand, so I don't want this guy to die yet either. I want to start getting my Magicka up, so this will pop a rune, but I'm not that worried about it right now. I just want to keep him alive until this guy attacks. Like, I know he's probably going to attack anyway. And that's still... Okay, that was a dumb move by the AI. Yeah, thanks. I like the shirt. Got meat. It's I think I got this at Hot Topic like 15 years ago or something. Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry. There we go. You see, I need to pay attention. That's why I need to pay attention to my stream. My preview. Wasn't paying attention. Alright. Well, here we are. He's at 23 health. I'm at 28 health. And the board is clear. That's where we are. That's a rookie mistake. So I've got this Dragon Cult Ghost. Right now, I could spend 5 and it's 5-5. If I wait until I have like 10 Magicka, it'd be like a 10-10. I don't have anything else to do really other than a midnight snack, so I want to wait on the cultist until it can be real big and dangerous. That was a waste of my guy. Alright. So now I've got a guard. Good big guard I can throw out in front of that 3-3. Wonder if I had any viewers leave because I wasn't actually streaming the game. That'd be embarrassing. Cover won't save you from the bottles, friend. So this is now 7-7 if I bring it out. I could use Devour to kill that dude, but that guy's too powerful. Execute's not powerful enough for either of them. Soul Tear, I don't think I have any dead creatures that I really want back that much right now. I need more of my ramp, is my problem. And there's a particular epic purple card that would help out my ramp a lot, but I don't have any of them. I forget the name of it right now. But like, I'll just trade damage for right now. The Devour's also wasted because I don't have a dragon in my hand. I'm just gonna stay ahead on damage. Like, I don't really want to play this as a 7-7 right now. Because that would give me what? Assuming that my Tiger doesn't die, that would give me 15 damage next turn, which is one shy of enough to kill him. So I need to wait. I guess I'll waste this. I don't need that many keywords anyway. It's just removal.
You can escape now.
Alright, got a big dragon. No prophecy, but that's okay. Prophecy is when you can play it immediately when your rune breaks, like, and you draw. Bottles are doing a good job against that guy, but still too slow. So that's up to an 8-8 if I use everything on it. If I had a way to let this guy attack twice, then I'd just win right now. I want to get that guy out. Man, I guess I can just... This Emperor would have been great if I got him earlier. At the end of your turn, top creature of your deck gets +1/+1 in guard. But now I feel like I want to go ahead and get a big threat out so that he has to deal. Like, now he has to kill this thing. He has no choice. I could go ahead and kill this 5/5. That's only 11 damage to me next turn. That's fine. His bottle popped my prophecy. So now I'm just 1 damage shy of killing him. But that's still 1 shy. He put all of his guards in the right lane when I have a 7-7 over here. Alright. AI opponents. This is story mode, so it's AI. That's the thing. The bottle will start buffing these guys until they're actually dangerous. It's a little bit scary. Still can't bring out Manticora. I could execute something, but I want to wait and see if I have the mana left at the end of this. I don't think there's any way I can get 1 damage in on him right now. I don't have anything with charge. Which is maybe a weakness of this deck. That I don't have any immediate damage options to take that 1 extra health off of him. I can accelerate my mana more, but I think your mana stops... Well, okay, no, those pips are, I think, ones that will still fill up. I'm trying to decide if I want to play this and get more mana. Next turn, that would put me down to 6, and I could not play much. I could play this Guardian. Okay, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to break his rune, put him into 1 health. He has to answer this guy now on his next turn. And I have 5 left. So I can put out Titus, or I don't think I need the mana acceleration now. I'll put out Titus. And then I'll execute power 2 or less. I could take care of the ward guy, or I could kill this. I'll get him for now. He's the more immediate threat. And the guard's annoying. Talking my way through everything is actually helping my you learn this game and figure out how to play it, because when you have to state your plans out loud, you find all the flaws in your logic. Oh man, I'm about to die. He's got 1 damage left on me with this guy. I'm not that worried about the AI putting an item or something on it. Otherwise, I would piercing... You know, I'll play this the way I would try to play it in versus mode. This guy's already attacked, and I'm probably going to win next turn. I need to stop this guy because he might have something in his hand that makes him more powerful.
Magnus, god of sorcery, be with me.
That's the right decision, I think, in a versus match. In an AI match, I could have taken out this guy because he does more damage, but ultimately it shouldn't matter. Because, I mean, it doesn't matter what I play now. He's dead. I was having so much trouble with this. So much trouble with this last night. And, now I just come in with that new dragon deck and just take him out. I didn't even really see many dragons in it. Didn't get to that point. Level 10, I'm going to get some level up rewards. I had a quest to summon 15 creatures in the Shadow Lane. Kind of a weird quest. So I got gold. I got a card pack. Card upgrade. Alright, yeah, this is one of the neat digital card game things that you can't do in a real card game. Or physical card game. So this is a 4/4 with Pilfer +4/+4. Now he gets Drain. Awesome. And that is a nice looking card there. But, well, I might have a place for that in the deck. And then I got Knife to the Throat, Silence a Creature, draw a card. Kind of expensive for the effect, but it's colorless draw, so colorless draw is probably a good option to have on the table.
You win. There's a man who says, "Hail Sithis," when he's in his cups. He scared me more than you do. But not anymore. He lives on the east side of town.
Alright. So those were the 2 things that were available at the beginning, and I've done both of them. I know what this fight is, so since I already saw it once last night, I'm going to start here, and then I'll move on to the new stuff.
The shanty town. The agent heard a muffled cry from within a boarded-up home. But before they could investigate, Drakesight's fearsome residents fell upon them.
Alright, so for this one, if the supports are what they were last time, token generation would be really good. So I'm going to try my new aggro token deck. I got some good cards for it when I was opening packs yesterday, including a Jarl, which is a guy who will let you win the game if you have all of your lanes full at the beginning of your turn. The trick there is it's the beginning of your turn, which means the other person has their whole turn to make sure you don't have either him or all those creatures. So, a bunch of 4 costs, not great to start with. And he's also kind of more late game. I'm just going to redraw everything. Mulligan. So, 2/2 charge. Annoying. Oh, that's right. That's the spawning pool. So I'm going to have 1 too. There we go. I think that's actually, yeah, it's a Mundus Stone, so it's a random keyword. They just both happen to get charge. I can trade, or I can kill this guy, or I can execute it. But I should get some guys on the board.
Your orders. Your orders.
And now, well, he's guard. So I'm going to go ahead and trade the damage, and he'll have to hit him. And this guy got haste. Or charge, rather. I keep using magic terms. I could use my ring to go ahead and kill him. I mean, it might be a good idea just to try to keep this board clean, but I'll wait for a bigger threat. Especially since it would be using the ring. I can save that. Removed guard from my guy so he could attack me. Interesting. Alright, so now he's got this guard guy, and now I'm glad I saved my execute. And I have this 5th Legion trainer, which I can get out by using the ring to get both.
Training is over. It's time to act.
And now I can go ahead and attack with... Okay, that's new. That's right. I can get another 4 in. If I attack again, he gets a card. So I'm actually... I think I just want to clear his board. Make sure he doesn't have anything to attack me with.
Let's heat things up.
Oof. This is a neat card, and I would like to have a couple more of them, but I think I only got 1 of them. I'd like to get like 2 more. Well, I mean, that's the maximum of any card you need in this game is 3, because you can have max of 3 in a deck, and so once you have 3 in your collection, you're good. But this one I could use a couple more of. Random creatures can be a very interesting proposition. So I could... Man. This Warcry could give me an extra 6 damage on that lane. How much could I do right now? That's 8. Well, I think I should just keep on trying to own this board. This 3/4 guy is annoying. I don't like him. I want removal for him. I'm just going to put up my Resolute Ally. Try to buff my other creatures here. Yes, triggered. So I don't have to attack these guys. I can just attack him. I'm going to go ahead and pop a rune. Or 2? Should I give him another card? I guess I should. I just want to get ahead on damage. I got an energy drink. I stayed up too late. Just got up from a nap. I'm trying to wake up. Weekends. I love the weekends. So this guy's hilarious. Steal the top card of an opponent's deck and replace it with a counterfeit trinket. And if I'm going to pop another rune, then I know it won't be a prophecy, which is actually a really good reason to play that before I attack. How much damage do I have right now, though? 5, 6, 7, 8. 12. Okay, so yeah, all I need to do is Warcry and I finish this.
Victory will be ours. You can't defeat us.
I should save that big damage for last. Because ideally, I want to make sure I don't pop a rune before I have to. So I'll hit him for... We'll pop 1 rune and hope it's not a prophecy. Good.
You can't defeat
And that's a
us.
game. Yeah. See, now I'm just working my way through this story mode really easily. I don't know why I was having so much trouble last night. Victory. What am I going to get? Gristlehide Drow. I think that's Drow. When it takes damage and survives, draw a card. So if you have a deck that gives you some way that, you know, automatically pings guys in their own side for damage or something, that would be an interesting combo. Otherwise, just, you know, good draw with a
Thank you for rescuing me.
deterrent
I am
to
Princess
attacking
Verenia.
them for the enemy.
2 noblemen kidnapped me to blackmail my father, the king. One was killed by those monsters, but his partner dragged him into town to make it look like a murder. Bring that traitor to justice, and I'll reward you. I believe he's holding a gala tonight.
Alright, so there's the gala.
As the hero searched the house, the assassin arrived home. The hero faced a choice. Confide in the assassin, or attempt to kill him and complete his contract in his stead.
Oh man. This is interesting. So this looks like a choice that actually affects the rules of this match. So damage dealt to players is half, damage dealt to players is doubled. More interestingly, I think, I mean, I could play the story for it. You know, I could make my decision based on the story. Do I confide in this assassin, or attempt to kill him and complete his con? I'm going to confide in them. I'm going to try to get along. I'm not a fighter. I want to talk things out. And I'm going to go with my Dragon Ramp deck here. I think a token deck on something where damage is halved might be a bad idea. I want big creatures. Prove yourself to the assassin. In this sparring match, damage dealt to players is reduced. No, no. Ancient Lookout. That can stick around, I guess. Ugh. Bunch of expensive stuff. Not a good opening hand.
Dark Brotherhood? Very well. Show me your skills.
I can get the Lookout out. But I don't have any dragons to play for a while. So he's going to end up just being fodder. I can Soul Tear him back later now, so that's an option I have for me. Tree Minder. Yeah. Acceleration, prevent this guy from dying immediately. That's good.
Your destruction is at hand.
Alright, so sacrifice a creature to put out 2 of these 3/2s. My board is cleared. Not great. Let's see, what does this support? Indestructible. Oh, great. That would be much better if I could destroy that enemy support that halves damage, but oh well. Well, now I've got 4. I could get 5 with my last bit of my ring, but this is not a great position. I could Soul Tear something back. I could silence this lethal. I mean, that's better than nothing. I hate doing this. It's my last ring. Put him over here. Get rid of lethal. See, but now he just puts another lethal. This one's not going so well. But last few games went really well though, so I believe that one of the decks that I have now can beat this. So I've got a straight up 5. I can kill something. Kind of don't want to put anything in this lane until I kill that guy now. I can execute him. That would not leave me with enough mana to do anything except Soul Tear, though. Maybe I go ahead and do that, though. Yeah. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to execute the guy with lethal, because I don't like lethal. I'm going to Soul Tear. I have more of them in the deck, so just playing it with the shouts, every time you play that a shout, other shouts of that type get leveled up in your deck. So next time I get one of these in my hand, it'll actually be a more powerful version of that spell. And I could either... I'm going to get just more mana acceleration, I think. I mean, the Lookout would be good too. Actually, let's go to the Lookout, because I can play the Lookout right now. I could stop that 3 damage, but I'd rather just smack him. It's more fun. More fun to smack him. I'm going to take a little more damage, but it gave me a card. I'm going to need a little more ramp before I can play that, though. Good, he didn't get the lethal on that. So now I've got Soul Tear, and you see now this is level 2. When I bring a creature back, it'll have +2/+2 in my hand. So now, by playing a dragon, I will be able to summon a 1/1 Sentry with Guard. Or I could just choose to go ahead and play this big 4/7 Guard over there on the right. I think I will debuff the enemies, put some Guard in this lane. I like how that feels. And now, I could kill this Shade. I mean, I could go ahead and kill both the Shades. Just clear off some of the board. That's probably a good idea. I could also try to catch up on damage, but... See, I'm not sure what to do in this kind of situation. This is something I need to figure out as I play, I suppose.
Mother of Mud.
Because I can do this and not lose my creatures, I'm going to take away some of his ability to hurt me. Oof. Ouch. So he's doing the Shades again. Oh, I need to start getting some more damage in against him. But now that my mana's ramping up, I should have more opportunities. So what have I got? 7? I don't want to Soul Tear something back right away. I want to wait till something really big dies, because then I'll be able to bring something big back even bigger. I'll put out this Guard. And I will get some damage in. I don't want to sacrifice my creatures yet. I'll make him decide to do that.
My sword hand itches. Just give me a name.
Slay, put a completed contract into your hand. Gain 1 magic of this turn, 0 cost. Alright, so this Brotherhood Slayer needs to die. I don't care how. It could be a Piercing Javelin. I don't even care about the Guard that much. Yeah, I'm willing to javelin that thing. I don't like it. Do not like it at all. I'll kill the guard with this guy because he can survive it.
Mother of mine.
I'll draw another card there. Pardon me. Something in my throat. Bear with me. I don't want to play my Solitaire still. I want to hold on to it.
My friend would like to say
Something
hello.
bigger will die. Alright, so it's got a big 5/5 guard in the Shadow Lane now. A Tiger's a decent counter for that, because he can survive an attack, but he can't kill it straight up. Still don't have the 10 for my Manticora. But I'd also kind of want a bigger threat to throw it out against. So with what I have, what can I do? I can put out one of these two and the Ancient Lookout. So I put out the Ancient Lookout, and then I put out the Dragon. Which will summon a dude with guard for me, which will protect me on this lane for a turn. And I'm still going to hold off on the Solitaire. I want to get my damage in. Because all that damage is halved. Remember, that is the gimmick of this encounter. Is that damage dealt to this dude is halved. So, these four damage guys are kind of ideal. Well, he was. Goodbye. Are there any of these that I really don't like? Mostly still that guard. So I could put down Manticora. That would be my entire turn, though. Or I could put down these two guards. Kind of feel like I should put down two, right? Because this one alone protects this lane. And then this guy can survive the attack from both of them and kill both of them if he tries it without buffing them. Plus I get another guard. I could sacrifice, but I don't feel the need to. Now over here, I would have to attack that guard first. So the question is, do I sacrifice this to get like 1 damage through to him? I mean, this clears the lane on my terms. 1 damage. Alright. Doing half damage to this guy. It's gonna make this take a while. At least I'm staying ahead. 1/1 lethals. Just a bunch of 1/1 lethals with charge. That is the worst. Well, now seems like a good time to Solitaire. What have I got? I've got my big guard guy. That little 1/1 though, like, I need something that I can sacrifice or a removal to take him out. Karthspire. Karthspire will take care of him because it'll remove his damage. And Cliffside Lookout will get buffed from casting the this dragon. Yes. So now he won't do damage, which means the lethal doesn't matter unless you can buff him. Another one? No. No.
Too
And he got the lethal. Alright, so at this point, it's time for Manticora to destroy this nimble ally, because it got the buff. I don't want to deal with him. I could get 3 damage in, or I could kill this thing on the fear that he buffs it, and the lethal matters again. But I'm gonna go for the damage right now. So many guys. Alright, so what'll happen there? Nothing good. All creatures from my discard pile into my deck. Give them +5/+5 and reduce their costs by 5. So, it's a good card. This Cut Purse, I want to die. I can actually play both of these. I want him to die more than I want the damage. He's a guard, and right now these guys are 1/1, so I'm going to take that. No prophecy, that's good. Now I will... So I've got a guard in this lane. I'll put a guard in this lane, and now I'll journey. I don't know if this is the best time for it, but it's what I had. I had nothing else to play. I had a decent amount of stuff in my discard pile. Stupid lethal. I hate it. So, looks like I have a few more people joining. Hello, welcome. I'm just playing story mode versus AI. Fall of the Dark Brotherhood in the Elder Scrolls Legends. In this particular match, the enemy takes half damage, so it's not showing me the mouse over. There we go. So all damage dealt to players is halved, rounded up, so it's an interesting match going on here. I don't like that lethal. So I can play both of these. I kind of don't want to play either of them in this left lane, though, because they'd be vulnerable to that lethal. And they both have regenerate, which means otherwise they're able to survive for a long time. This will only do 3 damage, this will do 2 damage, so I can do 5. He got a prophecy, of course he did.
Just give me a name.
So that's that dude that puts free magicka into his hand whenever it kills something. I could kill it with my guard, but I feel like I'd rather get the damage in. I'm so close. And stay away from the lethal. Both of them in the shadow lane. I should win next turn.
It's nothing personal.
Ugh. I still got a 7/7, and he doesn't have a guard.
My sword hand itches.
Yep, there's a guard. And I don't have anything to get by it, so I'm going to have to take a turn to kill this thing. If I attack with the Frost Troll first and take a damage, I'll at least take advantage of the passive on the Frost Troll that makes it more powerful, which could help me next turn, because I'm not going to be able to kill him this turn with that guard in place. I still don't want to put a creature down over here because of the lethal, until I have an answer for that. So this isn't going to kill it, but I'm doing it just to buff myself. Another guard, but I have more in this lane now. Shackled. Alright, this is going to last more than one more turn. Another Iron Scale Dragon. It just keeps giving them to me. He is going to kill me with these 1/1s. Anything I put over here is going to be fodder for that, but this is free, so I should put out both.
We can do this.
Now I have big threats in both lanes. Hopefully it should end on my next turn. That'll buff him even more. Not that that should matter. I should have this. I should have this next turn. Oh, he's going to kill a bunch of stuff with this lethal, though. Am I going to survive this?
Just give me a name.
Oh man, 2 health. This is going to be really close, but I think I've got it. Yeah, I've got this, because all I have to do is attack, right? Here we go. Another successful round. See what I won, and then we'll see what little story bit they give us. I like that they have the story in here. That's one of the great things about having the Elder Scrolls license. Hey, finished a quest. So here, I got a trio of this common card, Brotherhood Slayer. Put a completed contract into your hand. So that was the thing that I saw him using. It's a good potential bit of
Here,
ramp.
take my contract. The target is Markham Hawksmire, the corrupt head of the Order of the Hour Guard. He's likely at their barracks, or the Temple of Akatosh.
Alright, so that gave me 2 places to go look. I'm going to go back to the other side of the quest line here.
Welcome to my gala. Let us raise a glass to the downfall of the king.
You will be in disguise. A deck will be provided for you. Alright. So that is the gimmick of this one. Specialty deck. Hopefully it has something cool going on for it. Use her deck to defeat the kidnapper. Masquerade Ball lane. When a creature moves into this lane, give it +1/+1. So hopefully the deck they gave me will have a lot of those cards that let you move creatures back and forth between lanes, so that I can take advantage of that. And the other lane's a plain shadow lane. I don't like keeping a 4, but yeah, here's the stuff to move creatures. Yeah, let's go ahead and redraw that. So I got a 3 cost.
May I have this
It's a little bit
dance?
better. I'm going second, so I at least have the ring. So, at the start of your turn, move a random friendly creature to this lane. And I also have a dance partner. So, I should also put that down, I guess,
May
right?
I have this dance?
Let's just do the same thing. I guess this might be a mirror matchup. I would not be surprised if it's a mirror. Obviously the cards we're getting are not mirrored because I do not have this in my hand, but that wouldn't be very card game-like to stack the decks, would it? So I've got 2, possibly 3. I should put down this one probably. I mean, I probably should use my ring and try to get some extra. Hey, Jero, the cook. Thanks for following. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Yeah, this is for anyone who's just joining. This is the Fall of the Dark Brotherhood expansion story mode for Elder Scrolls Legends. I'm going to put my kinsman out. I just want to put a guy in this lane. The dance partner should move him over and give him a buff. See, just like their dance partner did.
Belong to us now. Your coin or your life. Hands off my wares.
This is going to be a weird game for trying to guard things. Alright. I could kill his dance partner. It would have no retribution. Let's see. I have 3, possibly 4. So I don't have more health than my opponent, so I don't want to play my Royal Sage yet until I can get some damage in on him. I could move this guy back to the Shadow Lane. I could attack and then move him back. Yeah. This sounds like a fun thing to do. So he goes back to the Shadow Lane, gains cover. And I get this guy out. So now I've still got 2, possibly 3 mana. And only 2 matters. So it's either the random Atronach, or I can get a guard out. Let's do that.
Would like to say hello.
That gives me a 5/5 guard I can play. Even next turn, I guess, because I have the ring.
Hands off my wares. This day shall be auspicious.
I'm losing on health, though, so this isn't all good. Alright, dance partner buffed this dude. I could get 6 damage in. What else can I do here? So I've got 4, possibly 5. I could get a big guard in place. That might be the best thing I should do right now.
All too simple.
Darling pox.
Alright. Now I'm only at a deficit of 3. That's better.
Belong to us now. Hands off my wares.
Got another Evermore Steward. Sacrifice creature to summon a random creature that costs 2 more. So because this particular match in the story mode, they give you this deck, I'm going to have to read a lot of these cards and figure out what they do. Sacrifice creature to summon a random creature that costs 2 more. So that's a useful thing if something's going to die soon, I think. Well, let's see. This Firebolt will do 2 damage and I can take out this Paladin. I like that idea. That leaves me with 4. I'll put a guard in place. Yeah, I'll put them both over there for now. I don't know.
All too simple.
See, I could use the dance party, but then I would not have any guards in this lane. So this is kind of a weird game mode because of that.
I do love a good fight.
Ward Crafter. So this can put some extra wards on some of my creatures. Could be useful. So I've got 6 Magicka this turn. I still don't want to use the Royal Sage because I don't have more health than my opponent. But I don't know how long I should wait on that. If I Grand Ball, if I use that twice, that'll shuffle everything 2 times, and everything will get the +1/+1. That could be kind of a neat move. I think I'm going to try this Desperate Conjuring, because that guy was damaged. And now I can get lethal to my 1/1 guard. That's funny. 3 left. I could play another dance partner. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to Grand Ball and then play the dance partner. And now the dance partner will start pulling these guys over and buffing them more.
Do not vex me.
All too simple.
Do not vex me.
I've tied up the health score now.
Found me out, did you?
Oh. I missed what all cards those were, but I ended up gaining health from that, so that was good. Oh, I think it was the last gasp from one of my guys that died. There it is, the House Kinsman. Alright, now I have more health. And that would give each friendly creature a random keyword, so ideally I would want to have as many creatures out as possible before I do that. And to do that, let's see, I can spend up to 8. I can't get both of these out, can I? Nope. Because that would be 3, 4, 5, and then 9. So I gotta decide which of these I would rather have.
My sword hand itches.
And now I'll throw out Sage.
I see you're in need of my
Nope.
wisdom.
There we go. Got some keywords now. I could kill his dance partner so that these guys won't move. That's probably the right thing to do. Either of these guys can kill it because of the lethal.
Do not vex me. Do not vex me.
Customers only.
8 damage left.
Let me lighten your load.
I think I've got him if he doesn't put out a guard or take out one of my creatures.
My enemies have taught me well.
So he has no guards in this lane, and I've got plenty to kill him. So
You can't escape. Customers only.
there we go. Won that match. I'm going to take a little break after this match here, after I see what rewards I got and see what story beat they give me next. Alright, so now it gave me a full set of these Grand Ball cards, which are rare, I think is the name, blue, so that's good. Be able to try out that kind of deck myself.
Then my plans are undone. Kill me if you wish, but the king is weak. Our day will come, and soon.
Alright, I guess that was the end of that branch of the this chapter. I really like the what they've done with the map and the different ways you can kind of choose. You know, make choices that influence what cards you get from matches and influence the rules of the matches, and have all these crazy different encounters that they can design. I never played much of the Hearthstone single-player stuff, so I don't know how much of this might be copying things from that or not, but I'm really enjoying this. And I'll be back to play more of it a little later this afternoon. So, thanks for joining me, and I will. You can follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Dwackus, on Twitter at twitter.com/Dwackus. I need to get better at my spiel, but luckily I don't have a lot of viewers right now, so I'm not hurting myself too badly. Thank you to the new followers who joined in this stream, and thanks to my friends who are watching. I'll catch you later. Bye.